Hey guys, this is Kitsy Higgins, and I help people with messages and local businesses move their business online. So today I wanted to talk about upper limiting yourself. There is an awesome book called The Big Leap, and I really recommend this book to anyone who is looking to shift their life, shift their business, shift and taking a big leap in their life. So last year, maybe a little bit longer than that, a few months before that, so a little bit over a year, I took a big leap and started on a journey looking to have more freedom, more abundance, more happiness, and more love in my life. I already have an amazing life. I already have a very abundant life. But I was willing to take the leap to go even farther, to go farther in my business, to go farther in my life. Me having 2 kids and having a master's degree in business and having a business that helps people, all of that stuff brought me to see that I could do more with where I was at. And so I took chances. I've taken risks this past year, like massive risks, like risks that my husband's like, where are we at now and what are we doing? But I'm taking these risks and devoting myself to a goal where I know it's possible. I know it's possible with God, and anything is possible. But what is happening is I'm learning all different things. I'm learning a new way to do business. I'm learning to step more into why I'm here. I'm learning so much stuff. And I'm also learning that you can have the business that you want. You know, if you're working so many hours, there is other ways to change that. You don't have to work so many hours. I've learned that if you have a business and you love it and you want to make more, there's a way for you to do that too. And I'm also learning that if you have a family and you want to just spend more time with them and you want to be able to do things at specific times and go places, that's possible too. So truly anything is possible. But what I've learned is that when you are going into these goals that are big, and my goal right now is bigger than it was last year and pretty big. And so when you go into a goal that is scary and uncomfortable and a whole new game changer, you are going to upper limit yourself. You're going to, as much as you want it, the other part of you isn't. And I know I've done videos about this, and probably I've done other papers and things about this. So it's one of those things of what I'm learning is to say that statement of I expand my capacity to love. I expand in happiness, abundance, love, and success. And I'm having and helping other people to do the same. So another way I'm saying it is that I am expanding and having more love, more happiness, more success, more abundance, more energy with ease and grace. So that's another way to say it. So you can say it the one way, you can say it the other way. So it's essentially the moment I started on this career to make the money I was looking to make and to create the business I wanted to create, I started upper limiting myself Then I didn't achieve that goal. And then I went even bigger, and now I'm scaring myself even more. It's a win-win-win, right? So it's one of those things of that is why possibly hiring a coach is so helpful. Or just, if you're not going to hire a coach, watching this video and saying, okay, like, if this stuff is happening and if all these things are in chaos, I'm just upper limiting myself, and it's okay. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It just is. And saying that statement of saying that I expand in love, abundance, happiness, and success with ease. You know, it's funny though, because I started this journey to have more freedom. And wouldn't you know, what's happening is we have totally tapped out one set of money. So that's completely gone. So that was acting as if, which is great. It's really important to do. And we had tons of fun with it. And now it's that time of, you just got to be in that energy. So I was acting as if for a year, which is tons of fun. We had lots of excitement. But then when all that stops and you're just in that in-between phase, the only thing you can do, or if you don't have any money, you don't have any credit cards, you have no cash, the only thing you can do to get to where you want to go is to feel it. That's what you got to do. And what I've learned is that credit cards is okay. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It just is. Using credit cards is, you don't have to feel bad about it. And it's just a tool. It's another way for you to receive money in your income, in your life. So what's funny is that I'm in that in-between where that credit card stuff is done. So I have to put, that's like, and now we're in the stage of living in our means, which is an adjustment. I've had to cancel people. Here I am trying to have more freedom, more abundance, and now I'm letting go of all the people that were helping me, which is scary. But I'm adjusting. And then the universe is doing everything possible. Not universe, my ego is doing things to keep me where I'm at. So my ego is so scared of where I'm going into that my car's broken down. I don't have the money to fix it. So I have no car, which it's fine. I'm adjusting. I'm using my husband's truck. I'm making it work. And then the lock on the front door, the front door won't open because the lock won't come undone. And so we have to go through the garage, or we have to go through the back, but I get that I'm upper limiting myself. I get that. That's what I'm doing, is I'm just, call it self-sabotage or upper limiting, whatever it is. But my ego is doing these things in my life to stop me from having fun, from stopping me from having more success. Because if I take, my kids and I take my car out all the time to drive and to go places, to go to the playground and to do this and to do that and to go swimming. So not having a car limits my happiness and success and abundance. And same thing with the front door. We can't go in and out of our house, which is so freaking funny. So, yeah, what was the other thing too? I laugh because it's just hysterical to hear, and it's hysterical to be like, oh my gosh, like even she has it. And, it's literally since starting this journey, do I have this? If you're watching, or if you're watching now or in the future, comment down below. How are you limiting yourself and your happiness? What I've learned is that the higher up you go with happiness, with success, the less you need ego. So that ego is trying to keep you so stuck. It's trying to keep you so doing whatever it can to do that. So if you have a successful business, you're making good amount of money, you have some ego. The ego is still there. But the higher up you're going in success, the less you don't need the ego, because there's no competition. You're staying in your zone of genius as much as possible. If you are not familiar with your zone of genius, please research that, look it up online, find out what is my zone of genius, and knowing what it is. For me, my zone of genius is when I do a reading and when I do these videos, I have a few minutes where I channel information that's completely new to me. And it's almost like the aha moment that happens just from me talking about it, and it's just channeled. It's not for long. I'll be talking about my life. I'll be talking about other things, and boom, it happens. And I'm like, ooh, yes, that's the nugget of information I need to take me to the next step. And what I learned, what was it that I learned yesterday? I forget what I learned yesterday, but it was the fact that, we did everything possible, because as soon as I set out to go on the school, my ego has stopped me from receiving money. So my ego, my life, my energy is freaked the heck out. And it doesn't want me to receive more money because it is so scary. So we had to do those stuff. We had to use credit card. We had to do this stuff to live so that I could continue doing it. But every time I recommit to my goal, every time I recommit to my vision, every time I do a video and I talk about it, I'm bringing out the shame. I'm healing. And then eventually the ego's going to say, okay, I give up. And things will start happening. So it's one of those things of, you sometimes will have to use other ways to pay for stuff when the other part of you is stopping you from succeeding and stopping you. Because God forbid, if I have money over this past year and I wasn't completely limiting myself, I would be able to continue with this journey no problem. So it's kind of, my ego is stopping the flow of income so that it keeps me in my place, and that I eventually give up. And I just say, okay, whatever. I don't have enough money. I'm going to get a 9-to-5. Or I'm just done. Ryan, you go get a part-time job. We'll make ends meet. We'll pay back the stuff eventually. So it's one of those things of where I have to do anything possible. I have to save myself in whatever way possible to be able to push through and to continue getting out of the pattern that I'm in. Taking one step at a time. And as Tony Robbins says, it doesn't have to be a big shift. It doesn't have to be a big saving of yourself. It's just a little millimeter. I think that's a small one, millimeter, centimeter, I forget, of little tiny change to do that. And to keep showing to your ego, listen, I am committed to this goal. I'm recommitting myself. I'm going to continue doing this. So, to me, I believe that this work is sacred. And I also believe that when we make more money, the world makes more money. I don't know how you can't see me. That's interesting. Yeah, it is. It's very funny how we upper limit. So it's one of those things of just keep pushing through if you have that big goal, or you just have a goal and you notice yourself that you're upper limiting yourself and or self-sabotaging yourself, and to realize and to trust that that if you keep being determined, if you keep to continue committing yourself, that it will happen. And God works in amazing ways, and the universe works in amazing ways. So what is that big goal that you want to achieve? What is that thing inside of you that you've been wanting to do for years? And it's just, I think having someone that has been through, if you have a big goal or a big vision for your life, working with someone in some type of form is so important. So maybe you don't need that private program or it's one-on-one where it's a big investment. Maybe it's just a course where it's helping you work through that stuff. But no matter what, working with someone in some sort of way will help you have a community and will help you have a teacher to work through this stuff, because this stuff is evolving and it really requires a specific type of level to work through. So for me, my life was looking for more freedom, more abundance, more happiness, and to help more people, more success. So comment down below what your goal is. Comment down below what your upper limiting thing is. And know that if this is your goal, if this is what you're trying to achieve, you're gonna have to do things to continue doing that. And you might have to continue saving yourself to achieve that thing. So I leave that with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have a local business that is looking to move it online, or if you have a message that can heal the world, please think about my Heal the World Academy digital course. It is a course where it is 10 modules, and we work to, it's a course, so every week you get a video and you're able to learn about the information to bring your business online and to make a bigger impact. And because the world needs you, we need you. So if you are interested, please do that. I have a post right underneath that for this. And the final day is July 2nd for you to enroll. After that date, it is done. It is closed. It won't be available until next year. Also included in that program is a financial e-course or an additional course for the bonus. And then another bonus is a bringing your power back session, which is private one-on-one. You and I do that at some point over those 10 weeks. So I extremely recommend for you to do that. Hey, Tanya. No, we were talking just earlier today. So I just got done with a video about talking about upper limiting yourself and or self-sabotaging. So I really recommend to do that. And no matter what, as always, accept and love yourself during that time of upper limiting yourself. And again, saying the statement, I expand in love, abundance, success, impact, and happiness. So the more you say that, it's so easy that to constrict when you are self-sabotaging or upper limiting yourself, but it's more about expanding. So no matter what, just keep saying that statement, I expand into that with ease. So I leave that with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless, and keep making a difference and an impact. Bye.